She's not sleeping or anything.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Recording all this?
Yeah.
Did you record me saying or recording this?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Shut down, shut down.
Come in.
Hello.
She's taking it.
Hello.
You sleeping? What are you doing sleeping?
Oh, I just woke up. Oh, surprise. Huh?
Yeah. Hi, Grandma.
I'm glad you came.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
Oh,
You sleeping?
boy.
I didn't mean to wake you up.
Were you sleeping for a long time?
I slept longer than I expected.
Oh, well, you might.
4 times a day,
Mhm. Mhm.
and it stings a little every time.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
But that might be that way as long as I use it. Did you bring me a new bottle?
No.
Were we supposed to? Were we supposed to?
Well,
Did-
I thought you would have. Yeah, because.
Oh, your mom didn't say anything.
No, she didn't say
She
anything.
knew we were coming
Oh.
today.
Oh well, I still got.
You have a few.
They might be coming. Too.
They might be, yeah. They
Yeah.
probably will.
Yeah,
I would think so.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm sleepy.
yeah, I'm tired.
You want to lay down?
No, it's okay. No, we slept a lot today. We slept in, or I slept until 11,
Hmm.
so I'm just a little tired. The drive can make you tired.
Yeah, well, that's always what makes me tired, the driving.
The drive, yeah.
Yeah,
The driving is,
yeah.
well, now that they built the roads all the way across.
You was gone a weekend to Minneapolis, wasn't you?
Well, we were gone.
Just for a day.
Yeah, and we went, last Friday,
Oh,
and we came back Saturday night.
Yeah. That was the first weekend off I had for over a month.
Yeah.
So we went to Minneapolis.
well, you're not going to move back to California, are you?
Someday.
Good, I'm glad you thought about that. Will you carry my purse?
Oh, sure will.
Oh. Sure.
Okay.
Just pretend the camera's not there.
Just pretend it's not there.
Yeah, I guess.
Just getting a haircut.
Okay, you take me to Dairy Queen and I'll take care of the rest, okay?
Okay.
Well, hi.
How are you?
Well, pretty good. I plan to see you a little bit, but I bet I won't be here.
Oh, are you leaving?
It's still growing, isn't it?
We're going to Dairy Queen just a little bit.
Well, good. Yeah, I gotta leave. I'm gonna be leaving, so.
Oh, I'm
Just
sorry.
say hello to me, and I'll say hello to you. Love you all today.
Well, and hope to see you next time.
Okay, you have fun.
Okay, you bet.
It's a beautiful day to get out.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Thank you very much. Collect your collectibles here a little bit.
Well, she's a little related to me.
Is she? Yeah. How is she related?
I'm in no hurry.
She is, He's having lots of fun, isn't he?
That's right.
Yeah, it's a new toy, so. Just smile for the camera, Grandma.
Break it, say.
Now you better say. Now repeat everything else.
No, just joking.
The laundry room.
You remember the laundry room?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he stood by that door and he was just watching for Lois to come home. I think Lois was working at J that time, I'm not sure. And he waited, but Lois wasn't coming, but he waited till she came. Finally, there she came. There's the one I want.
Oh. Oh.
And she didn't act very excited, but your dad was so excited. And I remember when they went to prom, too.
When they went to prom.
When she had that school. And Leroy was there. She was back of him. She would go that way up. Just wanted to say, oh yeah, no, like, something like that, you know. But I don't think she meant it so. I think she meant it. But I don't think she had many dates. That was the only one, and it was the best one. Dad and I said so many times after that. I said, well, I'm just glad she got Leroy. And look what come out of that.
Yeah, I know. That's right.
Well, I tell you, we think a lot of Leroy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do.
Mhm.
A lot of people think very highly of him.
Yeah. I've got to go in and finish the school. She was calling for Lois. Lois in the night. And Dad says we better not disturb Lois, just let her sleep. But you know, we didn't call Lois. To this day, I'm sorry that we didn't call Lois downstairs. Because Julia would have liked to see her maybe. You don't know what's going on
Yeah.
in the minds at a time like that.
So she passed on through the night, or
She died at 7 o'clock in the evening. I can't quite figure it out how this was no more. You know, she's been gone since 62. I've forgotten she
12 years old.
But she'd go to the doctor when she'd get these spells, you know. I think she couldn't get a breath, you know, and she could feel it coming on. She started coughing, then she started crying because she knew what she was going to get through. And then he says, we better take her to the doctor. So we took her to the chiropractor. And he looked at her, oh, she needs help. He gave her a couple of whiffs of oxygen. And then she could talk. She said, thank you, doctor.
Oh.
She couldn't make sentences, but she said, thank you,
Thank
doctor."
you. Yeah.
And then she felt so good. But that didn't last, just for a little while, you know.
Yeah.
Just to help her through the day.
Through the day, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great experience. All my cherries are at the bottom, and I want them too.
She wants to get a spoon. Did you want to go inside now so we can eat your...
Thank you. No, he's not here. He had to tell me. At least I don't remember that he was there. And he said, well, Trev had an accident. And, oh, that already shook me just like that, you know. And I didn't ask how bad it was or anything, because he didn't know anyway how it all happened. And then, well, we got to thinking hard. You know, it's such a shock, you don't know what to do right away.
Yeah.
So then Lena called. She said, we're going to Des Moines. Would you like to go along? And she said, yeah, we sure would. We wasn't even thinking of going to Des Moines. We were.
You're so in shock.
Yeah. And so they picked us up. We got to Des Moines. I can still see your folks stand there. And got to see them. Chad was there.
And when was this? Was this the day after, or was this
It was just when it happened.
with the day of?
Yeah, the day when it happened.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, Dad and I were both trying to think fast.
Mhm.
We saw your folks there, and then Chad was saying something that he would check every once in a while to see how he was doing because he was in intensive care. Oh, if something happened that was a little better. Oh, he was excited. You know, Chad could be that way.
Yeah.
And we were glad to hear that. We thought, well, wonder how bad it is. Well, then Lois told us, and then finally, she gradually, then she took us into the room where you was. I don't fully remember all the looks of it, but
Mhm.
it was bad.
Yeah, I've seen all in my photo album. I've seen the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Dad saw that too, and then Lois says we better go out now. So Grandpa says, well, let's pray. So then he had a prayer. I don't know if your folks remember that or not. They had so much on their mind.
Yeah. Sure.
So he prayed, and well, that was the least we thought we could do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
And well, we stayed around a little while. There was nothing we could do. And it's just with the feeling of your folks to be there. And then we continued to be coming. Every other day, we'd drive one day and then
Mhm.
Gildan was the next day.
Mhm.
And then that slacked up a little bit. And then we were talking and saying, I says, boy, what Lois and Leroy are going through too. You was going through a lot, and they were going through a lot to see you like that. But you know, you gotta know there's a God that takes care of you then at a time like that, where you couldn't do without. Yeah. And they were getting the grace. We was getting grace, but they was getting a deeper grace than we were, because they were the ones that needed it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we talked about it on the way home, and just talking about it made you feel bad, but we couldn't couldn't do much.
Mhm.
But well, then we'd come back again another day, and we'd go to the room where you was, and there was one time we come there, and you had to have therapy.
Mhm.
And oh no, you says, I don't want you. You didn't want to see her. You did, because it hurt so bad.
Mhm.
You Lois says, Trev, you have to have that. That'll make you feel better. So it was hard for them to see that too, because you couldn't have it.
Yeah.
And of course, that hurt us too, thinking you didn't like it. And they gave you therapy and it hurt you so bad to go through that, to see that. Then at another time it was something else. I don't remember everything as it was on the schedule,
Mm-hmm.
but then there was another time we came. I think this was when you, see, they had moved you
Mm-hmm.
to another place,
Yeah.
and it was hurting you, and I says to Lois, what they gonna do now? Well, I forgot what she said, what they were going to do with you then. But then I know one time they was doing something with you, and we wasn't in your room with your folks. I just say they were there, and we were way out there, down the hall, and I heard you screaming. I said, oh, what are they doing? I don't know what they were doing then, but I heard that. And but Trev, there's been a lot of praying going on for you at that time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It really was. That's all we could do.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
helpless.
Yeah.
But then we come in to see your body. Oh, a couple of times. And, oh, I couldn't believe it. It was really bad.
Yeah.
How can we imagine a body like that to get healed?
Yeah.
And we can understand why the doctor said you was their miracle child, the way it all went. Well, you know, when what we first heard is that Chad was there and he saw it happen. He was screaming. He got to the hospital and
Yeah.
he couldn't. He was there before your folks, I believe.
Yeah. He was.
Yeah. And but he kept checking in the in-care room and in your room. Well, something was a little better, the nurse said. And Chad was excited again. I says, oh, it sounds like it might come all right whenever we heard something like that, you know. Then one time we come and we saw you sitting way out on one of those chairs, I guess, that you could lay out.
Mhm.
And, I know you was in pain. It was hurting. And then things got to go on a little better. Dad and I would say it's a miracle that that child is doing like he's doing. Don't seem to be doing good.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I see those pictures your mother's got, I got a couple of them, but your mother's got them all. Then I say, oh, he's got to be here for a purpose.
Yeah.
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 And we always got together on Thanksgiving Day. And Keldermans came too, and we had dinner together. And Trevi boy was with us. I said, we have to, before we prayed at the table, I said, be sure and remember, we have a special thank you to the Lord that Trev is here. Trev is still here. That was so special, and it's special ever since. Special. I think of that so often when you get together, and that you can do, and you walk good. I don't know if people notice that anything that you've.
No.
Oh, there's a longer story to it than that, but I don't remember it all so exactly. But it's good maybe that we don't have to keep it in mind all the time.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know it was bad. But through it all, your folks had really quite a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We prayed for your folks as much as we prayed for you because they needed that too, you know, the help. Yeah. And then I felt sorry for Chad too because it was hard for him.
Yeah.
Do you ever think of that accident when you see those garbage trucks?
Every time.
I do too, Chicky Trev. So,
Every time.
Garbage trucks.
Yeah. And it's scary when you actually see one and how big they are and
Yeah.
how to imagine a little 8-year-old boy
Yeah.
being under, and then just, you know, it's just hard to imagine anything like that.
But that guy just couldn't see what was going on. could he?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people remember that accident. They asked us about it so often. And then some people still say, well, how is that boy now that was in that accident?
Mm-hmm.
People where I work for the Methodist Conference Center, basically the headquarters of all the Methodist churches in Iowa, and a lot of these people have been there for years. They've been years working there, and one of the women who used to work, or who I work with, asked me if Trev was the boy that was in the accident, and I said yes, he was the one that was in the accident. And she says she remembers the phone call they had. I think she either was there or she picked up the phone herself when they said that they needed to get a hold of Trev's dad because there was an accident concerning one of his children. So, and she says we were praying for him every day.
Yeah.
And she was just, I don't think she's ever met him, but she wanted to just see how he looked like.
Yeah.
And she never really put a face to it, and especially now that he's older.
Yeah, well, no, Chad got there before your folks, didn't he?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine the excitement of him running through that hospital to find your folks. Oh.
Is that our time?